Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to do a reading on how people in your life view you currently, sort of how they see your energy. This doesn't have to be romantic. It's just people like in your close proximity anyway, family, friends, that type of a thing. Although it can be a romantic interest. So let's get started. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. All of that stuff helps the channel. It's all free and I think it's a great way to participate. So how are people viewing your energy? Also, it is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everyone. If it's not for you, it's probably just for somebody else who's watching the video, so just keep that in mind. And there are lots of videos on the channel that you could check out. How are people viewing your energy currently? One more. Oops. Okay. Four of Cups. They may feel like you're being a little quiet, keeping to yourself. They may think you're rejecting people or rejecting ideas or options or paths. The Four of Cups can mean a lot of things, so we're going to pull clarifiers to figure out exactly what that is. How are people seeing the viewer? Seven of Cups. Possibly reviewing options that you have, trying to make a decision. You know, the cups always have different things in them. So you can see here only one cup is glowing, but this person is more focused on the energy of what's happening around them than on the options that they have. So this is almost like two cards that feel like missed opportunities. How do people see the viewer? Death. All right, interesting cards. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. That's a very communicative, fun, young energy, like somebody who's wanting to get on a new adventure, flirtatious energy, which is interesting because it's in such opposition of these cards. So let's get clarifiers. I think this is going to be a tough message to decipher. Some messages just come out straightforward and other ones are crazy. So let's see what we got here. All right. Let's shuffle your clarifiers. We're going to find out what the Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Death really mean. It almost feels to me a little bit like you might be rejecting a bunch of options, causing a death. They see you as like, I'm not picking any of this. I'm just going to end everything. You know, wanting to make a major transformation potentially. But let's take a look at what cards come out to clarify each of these. So let's clarify the Four of Cups. Four of Cups for my viewer. This is an energy, Four of Cups with the High Priestess. This is going inward very much so. So you may be holding your cards close to your vest on what you're planning on doing. Although Seven of Cups, if they perceive you as being in the Seven of Cups, they can perceive you as being confused about all of the options that you have. But they definitely feel like you are keeping quiet currently. High Priestess, Four of Cups, deep within, deep in thought, not choosing anything at the moment. Let's see, Seven of Cups. Nine of Wands. They may see you as burdened currently or hurt about something currently or defensive. That may just be that you have a lot of things to choose between and you're blocking all of those at the moment, which the Four of Cups would be blocking options. Yeah, Nine of Wands can be somebody who's been through a lot and they just have their walls up, they have their guard up. And none of the options may be appealing. They perceive you as blocking everything because nothing is appealing to you. That's why you have your back to everything. And you're more focused on what's going on up in the air there. What about death? Why do they perceive you as death? They may think that you want to resurrect something that's ended in the past relationships, anything that you've walked away in the past. They may believe that you want to resurrect this. If this is potentially a romantic interest perception of you, they may believe that even though things are over, you want to resurrect things. You may be blocking options because none of them look good to you, and they think you want to resurrect what you had with them. Now, I read these as a general reading for just friends, family, and what have you, but sometimes strong romantic messages come out. Take it how it resonates for you. Give me one more on the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands. Hangman. Yeah, they see you as not making a choice, blocking, choosing, as it were, because you're hurt, potentially wounded from something. Nine of Wands in the traditional deck is the wounded warrior. This one, it almost feels like you're just turning your back on things because they don't appeal to you and sort of blocking it, maybe even just putting it in a status quo, just a status of no movement. But they see you as not making a decision because of wounds and putting things into Hangman. But they believe that something that has ended is going to be resurrected. That's their perception, that you're going to make a decision to resurrect things. Tell me more about Five of Cups, Four of Cups, and the High Priestess. Four of Cups and the High Priestess. Yeah, you're kind of keeping your thoughts to yourself, going inward, because you're trying to trust your intuition and get clarity. Probably clarity on the Seven of Cups that you have a decision about to make about. So they believe that you are going inward, trying to find clarity, trying to trust your intuition on this decision about this death. So they may just think you're staying silent because you're trying to sort your thoughts out on whether something should be resurrected from the dead. Death, again, on the bottom of this little deck, I just noticed. I'm curious to see what's under it. Yep, silence. They believe you're silent, you're holding back, or you're not communicating. You may not be completely silent, you just aren't being verbose about this. You know, even in the Seven of Cups, they perceive you as having your back to all of the decisions you need to make. So... but a lot of people perceive it to be a decision about a death. All right, let's take a look at... the Page of Wands may have been on the bottom of the first deck because they think once this decision is made, you'll communicate it and it's going to be good news for them. Page of Wands is good news, positive news. So somebody perceives that whatever decision you make is going to be positive news for them, I think. All right, let's look at the Awake cards. So this is basically an oracle deck with some, it's kind of an esoteric little funky oracle deck. But let's look at the Awake card for how people feel about you. Or how they, not how they feel about you, how they perceive you. Jeez. How they perceive you. I hope I wasn't saying feel about you the entire time. Hello, Void. Yeah, they perceive you almost, if they're trying to communicate with you, you're just like not even giving them anything back. The Void, right? The Four of Cups, the High Priestess, the backed turn to the options, the Death card, Hello Void. They are not getting a whole lot of anything out of you at the moment, but I think they perceive they will eventually when you make your decision with this Judgment card. After you come out of your energy of being deep in thought in the Void, right? So guys, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you some clarity, and I will see you next time.